Hi, welcome back to Crafty U, brought to you by the Abilene Public Library. My name is Heather, and today we are going to learn how to do glass etching. For this project, you will need a glass plate or other glass item, an adhesive stencil, a foam brush or other type of paintbrush. You're going to need etching cream, which you can find at your local craft store. You're going to need wet wipes and a towel. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first we're going to take our glass plate and we're going to use our adhesive stencil. This one I made on our Cricut here at the Abilene Public Library, and this is a stencil vinyl. You can also find adhesive stencils at your craft store. You're going to peel this off. The simpler the design, the easier it will be your first time. The more intricate designs take a lot more work just placing the stencil down. As you see, mine is sticking to this paper pretty well. But we're just going to work with it until we get it off of there. And then we're going to, I'm going to hold out the middle and I'm going to place the outside ring down first. For this, it's important that you get all of the edges down pretty firmly and flat. You don't want your etching cream to get underneath it. You see I have a wrinkle there. That's okay, I think. As long as the edge is down flat, the wrinkles will be okay. It's just got to be down flat around your design. If the other parts are wrinkled, that is okay. Alright, so then we're going to take our etching cream, which I have already put in a cup for us. When you first open the bottle, it does smell pretty potent, so if you are sensitive to smells or anything like that, please wear a mask, and also potentially you might need to wear gloves. I got mine out with a spoon, so I haven't touched it with my hands. So that is something to think about. It is a skin irritant and an eye irritant as well, so just make sure that you are being cautious when you're using it. We're just going to take our foam brush or paintbrush, whatever you have handy, and put a good thick coating over the stencil. Now the instructions for this particular etch cream say that it needs to sit for 8 to 10 minutes. Don't worry, we're not going to sit here for 8 to 10 minutes and stare at it. I have one over here to the side that's already been sitting, and so we can just move over to that one as soon as I get this on. Okay, so now that that's on, you're going to let this sit for, like I said, 8 to 10 minutes. Okay? We're going to set that to the side, and we're going to bring out the one that's already been sitting for a little while. So this one, what we're going to do is use our wet wipes. You could just wash this off in your sink if that's handy, or you can use Clorox wipes, wet wipes, whatever you got, and carefully wipe off the extra etching cream that's on top here. Make sure you don't get it outside of the edge of your stencil because it will start etching out in this area, and that is not the goal. So I'm gonna make sure you get a nice clean image on there. Okay, then I also am gonna use a towel and just kind of go back over it and make sure that I've got it all off. And then we can remove our stencil, and what it should look like is a frosted appearance. You shouldn't be able to feel the etching per se. If you have longer fingernails, this part's easier, but now I did use the letter C for my last name, so I can use these for parties or cookouts and get-togethers, and I can put cookies and treats on them. And so as people eat them, you'll start seeing the design, and that's pretty cute. So here's our finished plate. This is dishwasher safe as long as the plate you bought, which should be glass, should be dishwasher safe, and your pattern shouldn't come off. So here's our finished product. Thank you for joining me today on Crafty You. I'll see you next time.